And now we move on to our cleanup hitter. Two speakers left to go. We have Shonagh Home. Shonagh is a shamanic therapist, teacher, author, and poet. Her path began under the tutelage of Dr. Brug Joy, with an emphasis on both the spirit and the psyche. This opened her to a lifelong exploration of the inner workings of the mind and the rich territory of the spirit and the soul. She apprenticed with shamans who taught her not only their healing knowledge, but also impressed upon her the requirement for integrity and impeccability in working with others. For the past 10 years, she has apprenticed herself to the mushroom teachers who inform her through poetic prose. And she hosts weekly individual retreats at her home in rural Vermont and offers sessions, courses, and workshops throughout the year. She's also a beekeeper, a gardener, and a steward of a large 7-circuit stone labyrinth. You can learn more about her work at her website, www.shonaghhome.org. I will put that in the links, and I will now give it to her, where she can probably pronounce her name correctly.
Thank you, Lex, so much. And yeah, it's Shonagh, but that's fine. I grew up.
Try.
That's all right. As soon as I hit public school in 8th grade, every single teacher, every single year would mispronounce my name. So it's all good. Anyway, I am so very honored to be among these panelists. My goodness, so accomplished and so passionate and such integrity. And it doesn't surprise me that Lakshmi would gather this caliber of people for this effort. And I am very honored to be on the board of Awake.net. I think a lot of people are going to benefit greatly from the information on this website. I think the time is right for this right now. So I want to share with you my one-on-one retreat model. It doesn't include the use of psilocybin, but it would lend itself beautifully to that experience. In this model, the seeker has the privacy and the time to share and explore their inner workings in a peaceful and welcoming home setting. The attention is solely upon them. There are no other participants around to take them away from the work. They are held in a very nurturing environment where they can safely bare their soul. For the past 6 years, I have been hosting one-on-one retreats out of my home. And this began when one of my long-distance clients asked if there was any way she could fly out and stay with me for a few days and really focus in on what she was endeavoring to heal. So I considered it and I agreed. And our time together was life-changing, both for her and for me, because it birthed these retreats. Now, this is actually very traditional, because of course, back in the day, the shaman didn't have an office and they didn't have a retreat center. The shaman had a household. So this model isn't new and it isn't flashy. It's real, authentic, and personal. And in this digital age, where so much is happening online and everything is moving at a rapid pace, we are losing the art of intimacy in many ways. We as a people need authentic connection. This retreat model harkens back to the not so distant past, before the use of cellular devices, when regular folks spent quality time together, sharing intimately, listening attentively, asking the deeper questions, enjoying a home-cooked meal. Simple and very human ways of relating sets the stage for trust to build and inhibitions to ease. And over the course of a few days together, the big ahas can occur. With so many people seeking deeper meaning in their lives, this retreat model offers the seeker a soft place to land, where they are welcomed into a very different experience. So I will outline the elements of this retreat model for you. And as my wonderful clients already know, in the words of my late teacher, Dr. Brug Joy, the face you show is the face you get back. So we start with deep psychospiritual exploration. and the recognition of patterns that keep one in a chronic loop of repetitive cycles. Bring in sharp insight that breaks the spell to form a whole new perspective moving forward. Conversations throughout the course of the day, covering a wide variety of subjects, will open the seeker to new approaches to life and new ideas. And I will quickly say that I have researched so many different things over the course of my life. I'm very much an autodidact and I love to learn. And I remember saying years ago, am I a jack of all trades, master of none? And now I realize after 6 years of these retreats that I was actually in training, right? Because there's always a commonality, there's always something to talk about with people. So the use of cards, such as tarot, is also very activating because cards can bring forth from the deep psyche material that may not have been brought forward yet. And this can be mind-blowing. And now you have their attention. Cards have long been used as messengers, and they can be incredibly astute and illuminating. As well, the use of the I Ching, which is an ancient oracular system from China, can serve as one's very own personal sage, whose wisdom is every bit as relevant today as it was 5,000 years ago. A basic understanding of the ancient science of astrology that measures the influence of the planetary bodies on the Earth and its inhabitants can assist the seeker to better understand the complexities of their persona and open them to the greater mystery that is at play within them. Food plays a role here, and we all know about the gut-brain connection at this point. To teach your client how to prepare nutrient-dense foods that will shower their body with nourishment and build a healthy gut microbiome will serve that person for the rest of their life. Time spent in nature is an integral part of this retreat model. Long walks, taking in the beauty of nature, enjoying conversation will serve to ground and invigorate both body and mind. Nature, as I think we all know, is the greatest teacher. And a simple walk in her beauty will shift negative thinking and improve one's outlook. The art of grieving is taught. This is where the seeker learns to align the power of the imagination with the spiritual forces to co-creatively craft their reality. Also, a very reasonable game plan is put together, along with tools that the seeker can use moving forward. And of course, follow-up sessions will provide support and encouragement. Finally, I think it helps to work with an outlier, someone who sees beyond the surface story, both individually and collectively. In this way, they can assist the seeker to see their inner workings and the world around them with new eyes. A practitioner who thinks outside of the box can stimulate new ideas and new perspectives that can further the seeker in their awakening process. Awakening requires an open mind. And what better way to open your mind than to break routine, take yourself into an intimate experience with a seasoned practitioner under their care and who has a very different point of view and can take you into a far broader understanding of the living mystery. And that living mystery is you. Thank you very much.